Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of I Am So Smart. I am so vindicated. I am so paranoid. But chat, is it paranoia if you're 110% correct? We're back on one of the most notorious arcs of all time. The 3D printing safety arc, okay? You better freaking believe it. We're playing a jury run because guess what? I feel like playing jury right now. And we're gonna do a little bit of medical history as like a little devious treat. And then perhaps I'll be even more silly and I'll pick Ath-Yolazath because we're just gonna chill, alright? It's an Ath-Yolazath episode, alright? We got abolished, so the game is not automatically won. You can return to your seats. This might be an interesting run. But listen, okay? For Amazon Prime Day, purchased a filament FDM plastic 3D printer, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't really know what you want to call it. There's 3D printers and then there's resin 3D printers, but resin 3D printers have been pushed so hard and they have been made so cheap and they are advertised so much that now a lot of people, when they say 3D printer, they mean resin 3D printer. And this one is like, you feed a plastic material into essentially what is a hot glue gun controlled by precision robotics, and then it makes things for you. That's the other kind of 3D printer. Now, here's the thing. When we first went on the 3D printing arc, one of the things that I was worried about, rightfully so, was how harmful resin is, because resin is extremely dangerous. Listen, if you do it safely, chat, you can 3D print resin safely. But the thing is, you have to do it safely. And a lot of people who are into resin 3D printing, they're like, oh, it's not a hobby, oh, it's not difficult, oh, it's really easy. Because they're trying to destigmatize it because it's a really cool technology and they want to share it with other people, which is cool, right? Some of them are big resin shills, though. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Just breathe in the resin fumes. It'll be okay. Nurgle cultists, essentially. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going with this. But the thing is, resin is obviously extremely dangerous. Now, filament FDM, I don't know what the hell it's technically called, but old school 3D printers. Plastic 3D printers, filament 3D printers. They are significantly less dangerous, is, the consensus online. And also the idea is that, you should get into 3D printing, but if you don't have the safety equipment, or you don't have the space for it, you shouldn't get into resin 3D printing because that is dangerous and it's a really big hassle. You should get into filament 3D printing because that's safe and it's easy. If you buy a bamboo, that's a 3D printing joke for all of the 3D printing Andes in the chat right now. I saw at least one of you chuckle, so don't even pretend that you didn't. Now, here's the really important part, okay? Despite being fearful and hungry, the Funger special. If Jury wants to safely 3D print in her apartment, how does she do that? Well, it's quite so simple, chat. You can't. But resin is, more dangerous than the whatchamacallit filaments, right? Obviously. However, yeah, we're ballin'. You're goddamn right, we're ballin' like that. Anyone who tells you that it is completely safe is obviously wrong, because essentially you have a hardened plastic material that you are superheating to where you are burning plastic, and then you are reshaping that burning plastic in some sort of, shape that you want. For me, it's going to be a lot of terrain. I backed a Kickstarter that is, my favorite. This is a tangent line that we're going down now. One of my favorite pieces of Warhammer terrain ever is the Fortress of Redemption. And, you can't buy it anymore because it's out of production. It's like $600, $800 on eBay. Very sad. But somebody did a Kickstarter for it where it's basically like, hey, here's a legally distinct Fortress of Redemption with, I don't know, 90% less skulls. And so my solution to that problem is it's time to 3D print a bunch of skulls. But, you know, I got this, and it's basically just a Fortress of Redemption, and I want to print it. And that's one of the things, once I get this thing working, I'm gonna definitely want to print it. But here's the thing, right? Burning plastic is toxic. And you are essentially doing that with a 3D printer. I mean, listen, a resin 3D printer, this is slightly a exaggeration, but I mean, it literally is just, it essentially functions in a similar way to a hot glue gun. It is a fancy hot glue gun. I'm sorry that you had to find out this way. Yo, hurting other people feels good, +1 stamina? Yo? I don't really want either of these yet, because I would like the horror meter to go down instead of up. So I guess we'll just take quick thinking. It'll be funny. But, so here's the thing. I got one of these, burning plastic FDM printers, right? And there's a video by Thomas Sanladerer. Sanladerer? Made with Layers. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm really bad at pronunciations. And they basically talk about how burning plastic is actually really toxic. And depending on what kind of filament you're using, it can be really bad for your health, because it's a lot of particulates, some of which are toxic, that get put into the air that are, you know, dangerous. If you can believe it, like, dangerous pollutants in the air, very bad. And on some of them, I think it was like on, what was it? I mean, I have the video still open, but can I, like, find the chart real quick? Maybe. Here, I think this is it. Yeah, ABS and ASA are, like, over the, for PM 2.5, they're, like, super over the EU average annual limit and the WHO recommended limit. Now, PLA printers and PLA filaments and PETG filaments are safer. However, only PLA is really under that line. Which, coincidentally, you might not be able to guess what kind of filament that I have. It's PLA filament. But here's the thing. I am trying to figure out how to do this safely, because here's the thing. It's still burning plastic. You don't want to breathe that in. It's not good. It's not... Oh, is the mansion doomed? I wasn't paying attention. I think we can do sailors and then into vigil, yeah? And then whoever our next combat is it's look who it is. You ever think about how it's look who it is sometimes? I'm gonna keep up bandage, I think. Oh, hell yeah. Light source for free and for me? The mansion was safe, vigil was the play, honestly. But, listen, I think that because... I think because of how little it is, I can use the room that has a, like a, bathrooms have that, I don't know, is it like an exhaust? Probably the wrong word for it. But basically I can use that to, like, vent out the room, and I can just leave that on while it's printing. So as long as I do it in the day, I mean, shouldn't bother anybody. Well, it might bother somebody, but they're not trying to sleep, so it's probably fine. Just because it is, like, all 3D printing poses a health risk, and that is a hill that I will die on. You're goddamn right. Well, actually, I don't want to die on the hill, if that is clear or not. You know, I actually specifically don't. This is 5 actions, so it's fine. I actually would like to avoid dying, and I would like to avoid volatile organic compounds and, you know, like, nano-fine particulate going through my bloodstream to my brain and killing me. Sounds pretty good to avoid, honestly. Sounds like really good to avoid. I think Jury should have avoided those. I think she's got some nanoparticulates in her bloodstream. I mean, probably. I mean, here's the thing. On one hand, okay, you could make the, I don't know if it's like a nihilism argument or whatever, but you could say, like, listen, you're already completely owned by the microplastics, the macroplastics, the microplastics building up in your body that are killing you, you know? And, here's the thing. I would say, rude, and also they're happening, is happening to you too. And then you would counter, I'm boxing at a shadow here, I'm beating up someone made of straw. But you would counter, well, yeah, we're all dying to microplastics slowly sapping us, our life force. So, I mean, why do you care about a little bit of nanoparticulate and volatile organic compounds just sort of like, you know, taking up space in your body? They'd just be bumping elbows with the microplastics, and it's like, listen, I don't think trying to Mr. Burns it is a realistic approach to things, you know? I don't think that's really, like, a good idea. Like, oh, you know, you could just have so many microplastics and so many fine nanoparticulate that you actually just end up, everything is, like, fighting for dominance, and it's like your body's getting clogged, and they all cancel each other out. I don't really think that's a, I don't really think that's a very good idea, honestly. You know what I mean? I mean, listen, the microplastics are gonna claim us all, okay? Everybody thinks that when you return to the Earth, you're returning to the Earth as, like, worm food and, like, decomposition, zombie, skeleton, fertilizer, whatever. But actually, you're gonna be returning to the Earth as you're gonna be giving your plastic back to the Earth. And we're all gonna, you know, the only thing that the archaeologists are gonna find is, like, plastic, and they're gonna be like, what the hell? It's gonna be a really confusing time after we lose all the history books, and they're gonna be like, we've got this, like, weird plastic in these human remains. Maybe they don't call themselves human in the future, but they're gonna find the plastic, and then they're gonna find the places of no honor, and they're gonna be like, ooh, it's cool architecture, let's dig straight down. Funny materials, and our cameras are acting a little weird. This stuff must be very valuable. I don't know where we're going with this, and I also don't know how we got here. So we better go to the Violent Vigil. I was gonna say go to the hospital and be in a house of episode MD, but we are unfortunately here, and we are unfortunately back. Do I have, like, anything that's, like... I mean, we could get rid of this if we wanted to, but I don't really think we should. We might get a sewing kit. What human enemies are here? Any human enemies I care about? Nope. Give me the stupid vigil pamphlet. Give me the meat cleaver? No. Go outside and touch stone. Uh-oh. Hey, is that a clap? You think that's a clap? Ooh, it's a bow clap. Bow clap. Ooh, whoop. Whoopsie daisy. We're about to get owned. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, and we didn't get a sewing kit anyways, so who cares? I guess we'll just put the bandage away and hope we don't get, like, some... Thanks. I clicked that button, I didn't see anything happen, I'm like, alright. The wardrobe is empty. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure, chat. It's very important that the wardrobe is empty, chat. I mean, our perception is actually good. We could take it to 8 for literally no reason, or we could take, I don't know, put knowledge to 6 for that one perk, and then we'll put a couple points into dexterity, maybe? Do we have quick thinking? We do have quick thinking? Jury's dexterity sucks. What the hell is wrong with her? She would be on one of those League of Legends pros are like practicing their like hand coordination movements, like their hand-eye coordination movements where they have to like drop the ball or like throw the ball around. Listen, you gotta make sure that your hand-eye coordination is very important. Oh no, 6 on the horror meter. My dog's starting to get activated. Like, she was lying down perfectly fine, and then now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, real shit. Like, true! I agree that it's real shit. Why did I throw the meat cleaver? For fun, I guess. And enjoyment? Oh, no, you gotta feed the plant, chat. You gotta feed the plant. Please, please, please! Please! Don't do it, no! Oh, wait, hold on, this is not, this is something completely different, never mind. You know, you just do 80-80, probably. Hello? Hi? 80-70-70? I'm so sorry. Aw, shit. Oh, wait, broken nose? Okay, I don't care. That's fine. That worked out spectacularly, actually. Please don't. Please don't. Something went wrong me, please. Oh, thank God. Okay. We unfortunately got owned, but it is what it is. We live to see another day. Do we ever have to go to the forest? Like, I don't really want to take art knowledge, but I think we have to go to the school over the forest. I mean, like, art knowledge is you're going to the school, outdoorsman is you're going to the forest. I don't think we're going to the forest. I don't think we are. Are we really gonna put 2 points into dexterity just for fun? Why the hell am I doing this? Why the hell did I take art knowledge? I mean, I guess we'll find out if that's how Mafia works. You remember that bit? That was an old bit. Coma and metamorphosis. What the hell? We're going to the hospital on the seaside? Are you crazy? I will take... Coma's gonna be pretty goddamn... Oh, the village and the forest are doomed. Well, unfortunately for me, chat, I need this funny accuracy bonus dust. So, you know, oh. Why couldn't we have rolled a, I don't know, a 5 or a 4? Maybe even a 3, 2, or 1, but yeah, 1 bite won't hurt, it's fine. Thanks. Appreciate it. I mean, listen, the forest getting, please, I wanna live. Oh, we're dead. Sorry, I didn't take the threat level down. Okay, that was stamina, it's fine. I think we have to rest. Do we have to rest? I don't want to rest. I don't want to rest. But what if we die? Oh, we have abolish. We're probably not gonna take 4. We're probably not gonna take 4, right? Oh, thank God we didn't rest. Please. Please, just let me get through the mystery. Let me level up again! Stop giving me horror meter, man! Stop giving me horror meter! What the hell? Oh my God, alright. Well, okay, on the bright side... I mean... She's just dead, right? No silly, no funny business? No silly funny business? The hell is wrong with this game? I think we have to do this. Cause like, I can't take the, we already have quick thinking. we're not having any dexterity, like, things that are hurting our dexterity, so I think we just take Test of Will and go horror mode. We're almost done with the mystery, but we get one Doom event, it's over. I think I would rather just sort of, like, enhance our stats, I'm sorry. Can you think, like, Mimi... Not Mimi, sorry. I can't believe I got him confused. Fake fan. Fake fan. Can you imagine being Miku and, like, jumping some rich girl in an alleyway, and you're about to throw a Molotov cocktail at her, and she beats you up with a hammer, and right as she's about to kill you, a horrifying monster beyond the comprehension of time and space itself just rips and tears its way through her, and then just puts on her skin, and then just walks. It just, like, nods at you and walks off. Can you imagine that happening? That'd be pretty messed up. Oh, we got a broken nose. I'm so dumb. We don't have a bandage anymore? Oh, we do have a bandage. Sorry, hold on. We gotta go get the bandage. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Don't mind me. We're getting rid of this shit. Okay? You put a bandage on your broken nose and it instantly heals. This is basic medical science, okay? If we don't shoot her in the head, her feet won't come back. But if we shoot her in the head and I'm wrong, then she dies. But if we shoot her in the head and I'm right, her feet come back. I'm learning a lot from House MD. It's very informative. What the hell is this? You better not randomly do funny bonus. Oh, the curse, the paranoia. It procced. For the first goddamn time it procced. You hate to see it, chat. You hate to see it. 3D printers are worse than I thought. Time to do something about it. Top comment. Louder printers are more safe because they make you stay out of the room while it's running. So effing true, bestie. I hate this game. Like, this shit doesn't do anything unless it kills you, right? Like, you get a curse or a status effect. Oh, there's bonus today? Yo? You get, like, a curse or a status effect. It does nothing. Like, 90% of your run. Like, 99% of your run. The one time it matters, it procs. The one time it matters, it procs. I need to ask about being allowed to do one of these things, because it would be fun. Because you know how sometimes they're like, oh yeah, here's like a YouTuber? Like a YouTuber did like a daily Pokidoku puzzle. This is so weird. Fighting, huh? Huh. Well, I don't know, we can just pick, like, Infernate, that's the one I was going for. We can just kind of pick, like, any fire starter in the past, like, 80 years that's not, Incineroar, which is the one that makes the most sense. Does, yeah, for some reason not all the starters have, super forms. Water fighting. I mean, isn't that just like Poliwrath? Like, this dude looks like he'll punch you. But what about grass fighting? It's not Shiftry, is it? I thought Shiftry was grass dark. And then this thing looks like it'll throw hands, but I don't know. We can Capsakid? Kappa Kid? No way. Spidops? There are ops everywhere with those who have eyes to see. Rapidash Galara, that's just a pony. Let's do... I don't know. We'll do Gen 2 down here. This is the fire one. This is the water one. I can't believe I forgot what Cyndaquil was called for like 5 seconds. Grass fighting is... Oh! My Chikorita looks weird. Alright. Let's see. Is there a Feraligatr? Feraligatr? No. I didn't even spell that right. Or alligator. Nah. Oh, we can just do Gen 3. Swampert. And then my boy, Septile. Did not spell that right. Now, I'm pretty sure the purpose of this is to do all starters. But I actually don't know if there is a grass fighting starter or a water fighting starter. I actually have no idea. Because Empoleon is steel. Torterra is ground. And then it's like, what the hell are the other ones, right? I think the owl's a ghost. Although, what if this one was grass fighting? Well. I don't... Palafin Hero looks like it could throw hands. Water fighting should not be impossible. Isn't it not just Poliwrath? Can I just not pick Poliwrath? I'm just gonna pick Poliwrath. And if I'm wrong, bro's just water, then I'm wrong. Holy, the 9X? What was the starter option? Most common Poliwrath. Well, we got the most common. Tepig is the most popular fire starter? What do you mean Charmander was 12.2% versus Tepig's 15.8%? That shit's crazy! And then there's a Litten, Score Bunny, Fennekin, the one I can't pronounce. Squirtle is the most popular. Sobble! What the hell is a Sobble? And then I always forget what Poplio is called. Oshawott, Quaxley moment. Chespin. Oh, wait, you could have done Chespin, right? Yeah, Chestnut's a grass fighting. Then what the hell is the, Taurus, Paldea, Aqua Breed? What the hell? Quaquavel? Wait, Quaxley evolves into a fighting type? What the hell? So you could have done an all-starter here, for sure. And then, yeah, Chestnut was the correct option. Yeah, okay. What's bonus? Bonus puzzle for all the Poke monotypes? Okay. Monotype? Monotype? Me and Monotype Rutsu? You ever think about that? You ever think about that? I mean, we can just do EV. We can do, I guess we'll continue doing the EVs. What was the correct option here? Also, shoutouts to people who are fans of Vaporeon, because it's like the most, like, the internet turned it into the most obnoxious evolution to like. Like, because when I played Fire Red, I got a Vaporeon, and I liked the Vaporeon. But, you don't want to admit that on the internet anymore, because of the stupid copy pasta. I don't know, we'll just do, like, Umbreon or something. And then, like, we're just going up. Is it Espeon, not Vespion? Okay, what was the... Oh, yeah, everybody just picked Charmander and Squirtle. That makes sense. Fair enough. Flittle? Shut up. What the hell is a Flittle? What the hell is a Flittle? Oh, Rampardos is so funny. That's so funny. No way someone was like, oh yeah, Vigoroth. True. Finizen. Orthworm. Ugh, get me out of here. Alright. Guess today's champion. I'm guessing Briar. Ken Jungle. Not melee. Not even hybrid. So this isn't like Elise or Nidalee or anything like that. So, ranged, Ken Jungle. I really don't make it easy on myself, do I? She's a jungler! When's the last time you've ever seen somebody play Zyra support? Oh. Species unknown, by the way. Shoutouts. Mana ranged, can jungle. This makes this a little bit tricky. A little bit tricky, because ranged junglers are very specific, and I cannot think of any of them right now. Outside of Zyra. Okay, Morgana. She's also a jungler! Also, she was 2009, fair enough. Morgana jungles the whole thing! It was the meta! Oh. Alright, we're looking at the league champion list. That does it. That does it, you punk. Female ranged jungler is, like, kind of crazy. Because it has to be, like, one person. You know, it has to be, like, one specific person. Because it not ranged melee hybrids, so can't be Elise, can't be Nidalee. Because my first thought would be Nidalee. Can't be Graves. Graves. When I think of ranged exclusive jungler, I think of Graves. I think of Karthus. Can't be either of them. Not Lilia. Wait a minute. I think Lilia used to be considered ranged, wasn't she? And then she made it to where it's like she would be melee, or like counts as melee. Maybe. Because I remember there was some funny stuff with that, and people were talking about it. So maybe it is Lilia. Because people were talking about, like, counts as melee. Oh, it could be Lilia. That would be unhinged, but I'm trying to think of literally anyone else. I'm scrolling the entire list. I think I'm gonna try Lilia, I think. Maybe it has her as range. Jungle. Oh, yeah, hybrid. What the hell? We're going back to the LoL champion list. What the hell do you want from me? Hybrid? Multi-role? See, you're not gonna let me get away with the Zyra pick or the Morgana pick, just despite the fact that they were meta-defining for, you know, like, entire seasons. But you're gonna hit me with some, like, obscure alt role that someone can do. It's like, ah, yes, you know, everybody knows that Quinn can jungle. It's like, no, no. I'm pretty sure we've already ruled out, oh, no, we haven't ruled out Vistian, have we? Yeah, so maybe Nico? I think Nico can jungle, but Nico's pretty much exclusively played as a support. But maybe this is something that I just, you know, maybe I missed a meta. So, I don't know, Nico, basically the only thing I can think of. Because it sure as shit isn't Gwen, because they're a ranged champion. Can't be Nidalee, can't be Elise, can't be Diana. Can't be Bel'Veth, unless Bel'Veth has a very, very weird classification. Alright. Let's dance. You're gonna tell me that it's Nico? That's messed up. So, jungle middle. Jungle middle ranged. Jungle middle ranged. Jungle middle ranged. What the hell? It's certainly not Renata Glask. Oh, it's Talia. You're not gonna let... You're gonna classify Zyra as purely a support, but yeah, no, it's Talia, duh, obviously. It has to be Talia. It can only be Talia. And got me an ace machine? I don't know, I've literally never played Twisted Fate. But he is ace card guy. I don't know. I'm up to snuff and it's got me an ace machine? That sounds unhinged enough that Kled might say it. Oh my god. It's over. Ezreal. Echo? No. Rel. Renata Glask. Please save me, audio quote.
I'm up to snuff and got me an ace machine.
See, there you go. You just need to listen to it, and then it's like the easiest thing in the world. This is Melio, Zoe, or Lilia? I don't know, is this not, this is somebody's bubble. We're gonna figure out whose. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know, Hui's got a lot of abilities. Oh jeez. It's look who it is. I mean, who has a shield? Like, it's an orb, it's a ball. Oh. Either it's the passive, yeah. Shaco? I mean, a doll, like a... I don't know what those dolls are called, but the dolls that you pop out and there are more dolls inside, that just makes me think of the Shaco clone. And then you see the knife emoji, and it's like, yeah, true. What is this, Udyr? Now, I am not so good with my Udyr skin since the rework. So let's see. It's definitely not Black Belt. Or definitely not... Might be Primal? Is this the new Ultimate skin? Is this Spirit Guard? It's either Primal or Spirit Guard. I'm gonna guess Primal. Just because, like, you know... I ain't ever seen that before, so... I think the Ultimate skin would probably have a... I think it's a cool splash art, so I don't mean to insult it, but I feel like it would be more intricate, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it would be... Let me see, what does the Udyr skin look like? I'm actually gonna look it up. Or the Ultimate Udyr, what that splash art looks like. Because, theoretically... I searched Udyr in the goddamn Riot Games website, and they don't bring me to Udyr's character profile. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, I'm so sorry. I hate it when websites are just unintuitive dog shit. It's a pet peeve. Because obviously, if I'm on the League of Legends... I'm on LeagueofLegends.com, and I type a champion's name into the bar, I am not expecting to see the champions page. No, that would be too silly. Oh, Spirit Guard Udyr looks terrible in the splash art. What the hell? Like, Udyr has a lot of really good splash arts. Like, the Dragon Oracle one is really good. The Ink Shadow splash art's really good. The regular Udyr splash art is really good. The Primal Udyr splash art is pretty decent. Spirit Guard Udyr is... Oh my god, that's terrible. Definitely not Udyr is a joke skin, so I don't know how to critique jokes. I don't know how to critique anything, to be honest with you, but I definitely don't know how to critique jokes. Anyway, besides saying not funny, didn't laugh, but the thing is I actually did laugh at definitely not Udyr, so it was good. I liked it. Anyways, thanks for watching, stay safe out there, have a good one, bye. It's a disaster episode, Jesus Christ.